all, me again. Hopefully we'll do a fairly quick review on this gun I bought a while ago. It's the Victory CP2 SMK, or is it Artemis? I don't know. It's got SMK on the box, so we'll call it the SMK, but I believe Artemis could be part of SMK. I'm not quite sure, but SMK anyway. It's a CO2 powered gun. This one here is 177. I will actually show you the gun in a moment. Comes in 2.2, 177, powered by CO2, as I've just said. I think you get about 35 shots per capsule. I haven't exactly worked it out, but roughly speaking, 35 to 40 shots in the 177 format. Despite there being very lightweight, dainty pistol or rifle, I will give you the measurements and all that in a moment. They're certainly not toys. At about 18 yards, it will blow a hole straight through a ridged baked bean tin. So it's not a toy. I haven't got a chronograph, so I can't actually show you the power of this particular gun, but according to other people's videos, in the pistol format with the shorter barrel fitted, because it does come with 2 barrels, I will show you in a moment, they normally do about 5.8 feet-pounds in 2.2 and 177 if you use it in a rifle format with the short barrel fitted. In the longer barrel with the stock extended, they're about 8.5 feet-pounds, which is pretty impressive. So I'll show you in the box and show you what you do get with the gun. And I paid $165, paid 20 quid for a gun bag. I think they gave me a tin of pellets, if I remember. This is when my second gun I bought when I got back into shooting about 8 months ago. I started off with a Webley Gas Ram 1, and then I bought this second, and then my son took it away. I let my son borrow it basically, and he lives 160-70 miles from me, so I don't get to see him that often, but he's just come down on a bit of a holiday and brought it back so I can do a review on it. So luckily he bought everything except the gas capsules. So with any luck I might be able to find some knocking around the place, but I have ordered some which will be here in a couple of days. So if I appear to be wearing different clothes, it's simply because I've done this video in 2 stages, and also it appears every time I do a video that blooming that dog in somebody's garden's always barking. So I apologise for that. Nothing I can do. Right, let's open the box and see what you get. In the box you're greeted with a nice piece of foam to protect it. Some instructions. Well, I'm a typical bloke, I don't bother reading instructions, but I'm quite sure somebody out there will read it. Put that to one side. This is the I've never used a gun as a pistol, I've only ever used it as a rifle. So this part I basically took off. When you get the gun, you get the barrel in here in the top piece. That is the pistol barrel that's never been used, never had a pellet through it. And also both barrels are threaded at the end, and it does include a silencer, which is, I'll show you in a moment, is fitted to the longer barrel. But yeah, when you get it, basically the pistol bit is intact, is there clearly. The stock to turn it into a rifle is there. Everything is in this box. I took the rear sights off because I fitted some red dots to it. It does come with a bag of seals, which I believe are in my man cave. Comes with the Allen keys, comes with everything you need, apart from obviously the cartridges, the capsules. You don't get those. It also comes with 2 magazines. If I can get this thing out of here. 2 of these magazines, I believe, I think they're 8-shot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Either 8 or 9, I'm not sure, but we'll have a look in a moment. Comes with 2 of those. Now I use the single shot loading tray. I have tried it with the magazines, it did work fine, but I just prefer to use a single shot tray where you load each pellet individually. Little magnet there, it slides in and clips into place. But so everything you need is in that box for £165, which I thought was pretty good. As I say, it's not a toy, this thing. It's got some potential to it. I've yet to buy a telescopic sight for it, which is my next job to do, is to get a telescopic, and then I can shoot at greater distances. But with a little red dot sight, you're only really accurate to about 16, 17 yards. After that, they're not good enough. Looking for a non-magnified piece of plastic with a little red dot on it doesn't spill the beans. Right, let's have a look at the gun. Right, here is the said gun. As you can see, I've fitted bipods to it, which are very good. The gun is as light as a feather. You can literally hold it with one finger, literally. Can't find a balancing point for it with these, and that's with the bipods on and a red dot sight. It's light as a feather. I'll look at the specs on the box in a moment and tell you all the specifications. This is where the stock, it just pushes on, clips into place, and then underneath the bottom here you undo that by hand, and there's also space in that stock for one spare capsule that you can keep as a spare in there if you wanted to. As I say, I've only ever used this as a pistol. Sorry, I've only ever used it as a rifle. I've never actually tried it as a pistol. But to use it as a pistol, you undo those three there, look, those three little Allen screws, loosen them off, and then you undo the one there on the barrel clamp, and then you literally just pull it, well, give it a slight wiggle and then pull the barrel out. And it's got two little rubber seals at the end of the barrel. There's the moderator on the end, which comes in the box, so you don't have to buy that. I'll take it off to show you. And the gun is deadly silent. It's very impressive. Oh no. There's all your doings in there, look. It's the first time I've ever took this to pieces. I may have made a bit of a boo-boo here now. I should have done this beforehand. But I actually thought, we've got a pigeon on the roof, I'm in the wife somewhere else. I've removed the silencer how I should have in the first place. It came open at the joint where all the stuff to muffle it are inside there. I'm going to take that to pieces in a moment to make sure it's all done properly. But there's the threads, and the small barrel has got the same threads as well. I've never heard it without this on, and I can tell you it's very quiet. Very quiet. Allegedly has an adjustable trigger. And I'm being totally honest now when I say this. That trigger is to die for. It's fantastic. It's, dare I say, as good a reputation as the record trigger unit on the Virart guns, and everybody says how good they are. This one, this trigger unit, I've never adjusted it, is, well, it's even better than that one. Slide that back, look, slide the bolt back, buttery smooth, no effort, like so. Put your pellet in the loading tray there. That's magnetic. There's the magnet, look. The single shot tray. So when there's a cartridge, a capsule in there, basically pull the bolt back, drop your pellet in, and it's a piece of cake. No effort required whatsoever, look. Buttery smooth. Push that in, push it down, and this trigger is absolutely fantastic, two-stage trigger. It does say it's adjustable, but there's no hole in the bottom for your screwdriver, so I've got the feeling. I've looked deep down inside and you can see a little Allen key. So it is adjustable, but that is absolutely fantastic. The effort, the amount of effort to actually shoot the gun is brilliant. It really is good. I can't say enough about this gun in reality. For 165 quid, you know, if you've got any small rodents, rats, anything you want to shoot in your garden, this would be the ideal tool for it. Up to about 20 yards without a doubt. Like I said, it will blow holes straight through tins at about 16 yards through the rib thick tins. I'm not on about the thin drinks ones. Fantastic bit of kit. To put your capsule in, it's provided with a little bolt sort of thing to help you tension it. Undo this here, look. Drop your capsule in, it only takes one. Drop it in there. Screw it back up, and then to pierce it, obviously, I don't know if hand tightness would do it. I don't wrench it up really hard. I just put that in there, which is what it's made for. Put that in the hole there, the bolt part of this, and then just give it a gentle turn, and then you hear it go as it releases the air. And then you've done it enough. There's no need to go silly with it. And put that back in there for safekeeping. And like I say, 35 to 40 shots, full power shots. At, in this case, with the long barrel on, 8.5 feet-pounds. And it's fairly accurate as well. Till I've fitted actually a telescopic on. At the moment, if I can turn this on. Let's have a look. Is she on? Yeah. Now I'll try and focus this so it can be seen. It won't be easy. There it is, look. 16 quid these sights were. And you can alter the pattern of them. And you can also alter the colour of them. You can have them red or green, and you can have them 5 different light stages. So for 16 quid, well impressed with those sights. I think I got them off Amazon. I may have got them off. I'll have to check. I'll have to check with the boss indoors. But what a fantastic piece of kit this is. I tell you, I can't say enough about how good it is. It really is. If you can't remember if you've left a canister in there, because they do say when you finish shooting, take the canister out. In the CP1, the model before this, which I'm not very familiar with, never owned one of those, never even seen one to be fair. They put a little cutaway slot in here looking where your cylinder goes. So you can clearly see if there was one in there. There's not, but if there was one in there you would see it. So you know if you've got one in, which is a handy feature. And also on the bottom of this bracket, this barrel bracket, there's a short Picatinny rail. So if you just buy some simple small bipods, all you do is get them, bolt them straight on. You haven't got to put any stud mounts or anything into that. I can't sing its praises high enough, this gun. Anything else I need to mention? The safety for the trigger. I've never used it, but some people moan about this. It's never bothered me because as I say, I've never used it. It's a push affair. There, look, comes out, stops you using the trigger. That's locked. Push it back in. Now you can push the trigger, but brilliant piece of kit. Well impressed. I'll have to a later point make another video using it as a pistol, because I'm left-handed, and as a pistol like that, I've got fairly big hands. My hands fit that perfect. The loading is on the left hand side for the bolt. Now people get this weird thing, they think because you're left-handed that's better for you, but I actually, for some unknown reason, I like using the right side as opposed to the left. Now when you've got it in a pistol format, if you're right-handed and you'd be holding it right-handed there, as in that way, then the bolt's on the left, which would be probably handier for you on the right side. But as I say, I'm left-handed, so it makes it a bit awkward. Actually, it makes it quite awkward for me as a pistol, because I'll be holding it like that, and I'd have to get my right hand round to, yeah, that would be very awkward. So another bonus, that the fact I'm not keen on pistols. But there you go then, the Victory CP2. It's a little thing of beauty, even the camouflage in the way they've done it on the stock. It is, it's a little thing of beauty, but as I say, I've got to keep emphasising this, it's certainly not a toy. It goes with a good wallop. I have also got the rear sights, which I took off because they're mounted there and they were getting in the way. So it does come with open sights on both barrels, whether you use it in rifle or pistol format. But that was the most convenient and cheap option at the time to get it up and running. Very impressive. Oh, 9 shots. I'm not sure if I said 8. And 7 in 2.2. And the figures quoted there for the power, up to 500 foot per second with 177, 400 with 2.2. As I say, most of the people who've chronographed these guns seem to get it around 8.5 with a longer barrel in, and just under 6 with the shorter barrel in. Pretty good. I think I've mentioned everything. I don't think I've forgot anything or failed to mention anything. On the way my brain works, I've been to work, so let's do some shooting. Actually like that, isn't it?